The episode starts with a musical intro from the show Family Guy featuring the theme song sung by the characters. As the song plays, scenes depict typical elements of the show, including humor, satire, and absurdity. The Griffins are watching TV, and Peter comments on the prevalence of violence in movies and sexual content on television. He nostalgically mentions the lack of good old-fashioned values in modern media. This leads into the theme song of Family Guy, highlighting the quirky and satirical nature of the show. Later, Peter and Lois are in bed, and Peter applies lotion while they discuss the heat. They joke about the sexual nature of a beer commercial on TV. The scene transitions to the family winning a free boat, much to their excitement. However, Peter becomes suspicious, believing there must be a catch. Despite Lois's skepticism, Peter decides to claim the boat, leading to a series of comedic moments involving their new acquisition. Meanwhile, Quagmire and other characters also express their excitement about getting boats. The scene shifts to a timeshare presentation where Peter and Lois are offered a choice between a boat and a mystery box.
Hold on. You have a choice. You can have the boat or the mystery box.
Against Lois's wishes, Peter chooses the mystery box, leading to disappointment for her and comedic chaos for Peter. The first part sets up the premise for the episode, establishing the comedic tone and introducing the central conflict surrounding Peter's impulsive decision to choose the mystery box over the boat. Peter's decision to choose the mystery box over the boat leads to comedic consequences. Despite Lois's objections, Peter remains adamant about his choice. The scene shifts to the Griffins' home, where Peter and Lois are dealing with the aftermath of choosing the mystery box. Peter tries to justify his decision, claiming that the mystery box could contain anything, even another boat. However, Lois is understandably frustrated with Peter's impulsive behavior.
We'll take the box. You gave up a boat for free tickets to a crappy comedy club.
Come on, Lois.
Meanwhile, other characters in Quahog are enjoying their new boats, further highlighting Peter's regrettable decision. Quagmire, in particular, is thrilled about his boat and eagerly anticipates his future adventures on the water. Back at home, Peter's regret grows as he realizes the implications of choosing the mystery box. He begins to doubt his decision, especially as he sees others enjoying their boats. However, Lois remains firm in her disappointment, emphasizing the practical benefits of having a boat. As tensions rise between Peter and Lois, their friends offer humorous commentary on the situation. Despite their efforts to lighten the mood, Peter's stubbornness and Lois's frustration continue to escalate. Ultimately, the second part of the episode emphasizes the consequences of Peter's impulsive decision and sets the stage for further comedic mishaps as the storyline progresses. Peter faces the repercussions of his impulsive choice to pick the mystery box over the boat. As he grapples with regret, the Griffins and their friends navigate through various comedic situations. Peter's remorse intensifies as he witnesses the enjoyment others derive from their boats. Despite Lois's attempts to move past the issue, Peter's fixation on the lost opportunity weighs heavily on him. Meanwhile, Quagmire and other characters revel in the pleasures of boat ownership. Their excitement contrasts sharply with Peter's growing discontent, highlighting the absurdity of his decision. As tensions simmer between Peter and Lois, their interactions become increasingly strained. While their friends offer comedic relief, Peter's stubbornness and Lois's frustration fuel the conflict between them. Ultimately, the third part of the episode underscores the consequences of Peter's impulsive behavior and sets the stage for further comedic misunderstandings and mishaps to unfold. Peter undergoes a transformative experience as he attends a sensitivity training class after being accused of sexual harassment by a coworker. Through a series of comedic scenarios, Peter grapples with his attitudes towards women and learns valuable lessons about respect and empathy. Initially resistant to the training, Peter's perspective gradually shifts as he participates in exercises aimed at understanding women's experiences. From role-playing scenarios to discussions about gender dynamics, Peter confronts his own biases and ignorance, albeit in hilariously clumsy ways.
Men have so much strength inside us. If we can endure the pain of childbirth, just imagine what else we're capable of.
Meanwhile, Lois struggles with Peter's newfound sensitivity, finding herself at odds with his newfound empathy. Their dynamic undergoes a significant shift as Peter embraces traditionally feminine traits and behaviors, leading to humorous misunderstandings and role reversals. As Peter's sensitivity training culminates in a women's retreat, he experiences firsthand the challenges and pains faced by women. Through physical and emotional trials, Peter gains a deeper appreciation for the women in his life and begins to recognize the importance of empathy and understanding. Ultimately, the fourth part of the episode explores themes of gender dynamics, empathy, and personal growth through the lens of Peter Griffin's comedic misadventures, culminating in a heartwarming yet humorous conclusion.